in order to fund myself through school, the first thing I would do is apply for every scholarship I qualified for. Never miss a scholarship deadline. Usually the scholarships can be on top of everything else that you've got. That's really good. The second thing is do well in your classes and try not to work outside if you don't have to. So spend as much energy on your classes as you possibly can. If you get good grades, which I hope that you will, then you can apply to be a TA. And you apply for TA-ships through Sally. Do that well in advance of the semester. There's an online application, and that's a really good way of funding yourself through school. Mm-hmm. In addition to that, so definitely, plan on a TA-ship. That's a good opportunity. Apply for an undergraduate research opportunity. Don't try to do a TA and a research at the same time, but do one or the other. One of your semesters, you probably will have an undergraduate research opportunity, and that's an exceptional opportunity to work in someone's lab. So I would do those 3 things to fund my way through school. And then in the summers, do an internship. Do it either locally at our local companies, or if you're able to move out of state, go to one of the national labs or one of the big industries and do a summer internship here. Mm-hmm. They do really incredible summer internships where sometimes they'll put many students together. They call them research experiences for undergraduates, or REUs. You can look on the National Science Foundation website, find out more about those. They're all over the country. They're at different universities depending on the year. They're really great opportunities.
Do they hire international students?
Some of them hire international students as well as national students. The national labs are only U.S. students, and they do some excellent undergraduate internships and also graduate internships there too. And what you have to do is you have to go to each of the national labs like Sandia, Lawrence Livermore, Oak Ridge, and apply for the individual opportunities they have on each of those labs. You also should talk to your professors and ask them if they know about opportunities that are becoming available. Recently we have been sending email to all of our students whenever one of these opportunities comes up. So you get a lot of email about jobs. Just watch those and see if there's something that fits you well.
Okay. And how about the graduate studies, like funding for graduation?
If you're going to fund yourself through graduate school, that's actually even easier than undergraduate. By the time you've got a degree in electrical engineering, you're a very good researcher. You're a very good scientist, able to make some big differences. So most often, students either work as an RA or a TA or a combination. And if you work approximately 20 hours a week, you're able to get a tuition waiver. That applies to both international and national students. Now, of course, maybe not everyone can get that, but the vast majority of our students do have that opportunity. You can work on almost any department on campus and be able to fund your tuition waiver. Now, some of the things that are important to know here are, again, do well in your classes and apply for your TA-ships early. Because what you do is you give Sally your schedule of the classes that you would like to TA and your available class schedule, and she tries to match you up with classes. And then if you get a portion of your work covered by TA, also talk with your professors. If you're going to do a Master of Science with a thesis degree, there are many professors that have research funding that are able to fund you as either a full or a partial RA, and that also counts towards your tuition waiver. So again, you should be able to fund your way through graduate school generally without having to pay for it yourself. International students need to know one important thing regarding a TA, and that is that they need to take the International TA Workshop, which is only taught in August. And so if they can arrange through Sally to do that the first semester they are here, come a little bit early in the fall to be able to do that workshop, that is an excellent thing. Otherwise they can only be graders until they've taken that workshop the next year.
Okay.